Good evening, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Tonight I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Eating St. Huberts. So everyone saw the earlier live stream react that I did today where Foodie Beauty got up, and as soon as she got up she was raging mad, and she went off for about 2 hours about Natter. I mean, she was just going all the way off. Well, in the live stream called Eating St. Huberts, she's not raging mad, but she's still going off about Natter. And she's still reiterating that if he dares to go live tonight and talk about her, that she's going to do a cease and desist order, which, you know, that's up in the air whether she's going to follow through or not. But I wanted to sit in and give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on this react video. So let me just go ahead and bring up Miss Foodie Beauty. And there she is. So thankfully enough, this live stream was an hour long. Thank goodness it's not 2 or 3 hours. So before we get started with the react video, let's go into the comments because those are always good. I always like reading the comments from people. Darkest Coven Blackness says, I think what's most annoying is she either denied he was a degenerate or said you don't understand and denied what he did. Now she's discussing the drug use, the stabby stuff, and the alleged abuse openly. Enough. Yes, you're right, Darkest Coven. It is definitely enough. I think we have heard all we need to know about Natter, and we've certainly seen enough live streams to know that she is not happy with Natter. I don't think we need to see any more. You know, call me a novice, but I think we can all say that we got the point, Foodie. You don't like Natter, you think he's a scumbag. We got it. We don't need any more live streams for you to kind of nail the point home. It's already been nailed into the ground, under the earth, and then some. So you can stop now, Foodie. We get it. You don't like him. He's a bad boy. We get it. Sarah says, I'm never talking about them again. Chantal yesterday. Well, she said that days ago, and she has yet to shut up about him. Let's see. People talking about the gravy. I guess they're talking about the food she got tonight. Little Sweet Lynn says, on exactly what planet would you ever be considered like Kim K? As crazy as Kanye is, he creates poetry with his lyrics, while the literal bum that you're obsessed with can barely string a coherent sentence together. And really, you calling anyone else a narc is rich, because while it may be true, you are literally and figuratively the biggest yet least. And the comment got cut off. Yeah, Chantal looking at somebody else and pointing a finger and saying you're a narcissist. Well, best to put a mirror in front of you and point that finger again, because you are a very big narcissist, Chantal. You have been for a while. You like to fool yourself into thinking that you're a good person, that you're not a narcissist, but trust me, you are a narcissist, ma'am, through and through. Miss Anthrop says, I'm not a doctor, but I'd want to heal my body and not have massive amounts of THC hindering the antibiotics. Yes, it's legal and it's a natural plant like poppies or opium, but FFS, what an absolute adolescent child she is, getting blotto for no reason while sick. Hope she meets her soulmate and he's exactly like her and she gets everything and it cuts off again. Well, Miss Anthrop, here's the plot twist. She did meet somebody exactly like her in Natter. Natter is not just her walking karma, but many of the things she says she doesn't like about Natter, she's also guilty of. So she did, in essence, meet her toxic soulmate. And surprise, surprise, they don't get along because they're too much alike. But it is ridiculous. I mean, getting completely blasted in the beginning of the morning and all day long. There's no reason for it. She's got nothing to do. It's not like she's stressed out from a, high-powered, high-pressure job. She just gets blotto for the sake of getting blotto. And worse, she comes on camera and shares it with everybody else. Just the amount of THC and edibles she does is just insane. It makes no sense. Like I said before in another react, a little goes a long way. You just need a little bit to feel good. Too much is exactly that. It's too much. when you do too much of anything, whatever you're hoping to achieve, you've gone way past that and you're not going to feel good. You're just going to feel numb. Lynn Smith says, Roman was in Monty's chat and said he lives with his girlfriend and that you and he never made out and you were mad at him because he was in Charlie Gold's chat. So basically he called you a liar. Well, I can confirm that yes, he was in Charlie Gold's chat because I did see him there. So Roman has a girlfriend. Well, that doesn't surprise me. So Chantal was over there saying that she got intimate with Roman. Well, I doubted that from the get-go. I doubted that happened anyway. I doubted that Roman did anything with Chantal, especially right now. In the live that she did this morning, she confessed that not only does she have strep B, but she also has, and all of you men folk, go ahead if you need to plug your ears because this is like female talk. She has a bacterial infection. And anybody who's ever had a bacterial infection, this is not a shameful thing because it happens sometimes. If you get a bacterial infection, it can cause a really nasty, rancid smell like dead fish. So you mean to tell me while Chantal had a bacterial infection with her hoo-ha smelling all rancid, that Natter's going to hit it? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. You know, I knew she was lying even before she talked about the bacterial infection. But now that she confesses that she had it, I know for sure he didn't do anything. And he backed it up by saying, yes, I got a girlfriend and nothing ever happened with me and her. So there's that. Crazy Blonde Biatch says, did you seriously just say she was famous and then compared her relationship to Kim, Kanye, and Kim Kardashian? WTF, the delusion is real with this one. Well, you're right. The delusion is extremely real and strong with this one. Chantal, on occasion, has said she's a big deal. She's a rich YouTuber. Remember her going to Windsor? She actually called down to the front desk, she said, and let them know that she was a big deal. And because of that, they would have to switch her room. That's how strong the delusion is with Chantal. She thinks because she's got a channel on YouTube that she's right up there with any celebrity. Well, I've got news for you, Chantal. If you're a celebrity, that means you've got sponsorships, you've got brand deals, you know, your pictures are all over the magazines and the websites, and you're not famous, Chantal. You're infamous, sweetie. There's a big difference. Juju says, Roman said y'all did not make out, and why would you sleep with Natter without a cover after getting the green peen the first time? Well, I can answer that. In the simple answer, because she's stupid. You know, she doesn't care. She's not a careful person. We're not talking about a careful person here. If y'all remember all the way back when she went to Natter's trap house a while ago, she smoked out of a meth pipe that somebody else left there. I mean, that's just nasty. And then she went into his bathroom, and then there was the Abreva stuff on his bathroom counter. I mean, hello, the signs are right there. And she didn't care then, and she really doesn't care now. Danny Kodak says, you straight up lying right away. Roman said he don't like you. You didn't make out with him. Natter wouldn't GAF anyway. You're right. Natter wouldn't care. As a matter of fact, if Chantal said, I slept with 100 men this week, you know what he would say? Oh, good. That means I don't have to do it. I'm sure that's something he does not like to do. Hence why he probably had to have the enhancement pills to help him with the deed. You know, to give him that extra oomph because he needed it. That Natter would not care if she slept with 100 men. You know, he's got his deal over there and she's got her deal over there. So she's trying to make Natter jealous. It's not going to work. He's not going to get jealous of anybody that sleeps with Chantal or has sex with Chantal. As a matter of fact, he's probably going to walk up to that dude and go, dude, respect. You hit it and you're all in one piece. Respect. Let's see. Larry Jones Hickoff says, She's been awake for 5 hours and she's knackered. Yes, she is. And I just peeked at this live stream real quick. Her pupils are blown out again. Blown out again. Girl, that's not a little bit of edibles. That's a lot of something else. I don't know what else, but it's a lot of something. Let's see. Looking for a good comment. Ah, Hey It's D says, she spilled an enormous amount of tea here, and if my intuition is correct, he's going to drop the mother load of dirt. Hopefully, he's stupid enough to release those sex tapes, which would be considered revenge porn, and get him canceled. I don't think Natter would be stupid enough to drop the tapes, knowing that it could get him in serious trouble. But Chantal, it has been poking him. She has been poking him, doing all these live streams. She's sitting there issuing threats. If you don't stop talking about me, I'm going to get a cease and desist. I will call your PO officer. I'll do this. I'll do this. So she keeps poking at him. She wants him to shut up about her, but at the same time, she gets all of the room in the world to talk about him. So she's purposely poking at him. She's purposely poking at him to say something. And the problem with that is if you poke the bear, sometimes the bear will wake up and bite your head off. I don't know what dirt Natter has on Chantal, but I feel it might be a lot. I don't know why he's sitting on it. There could be legal reasons for it. I don't know. Maybe some illegal activities. Again, I'm just speculating. I just don't know what it is he might be holding, that he's holding back, that he hasn't let go yet. We've seen all kinds of things, but I don't think, you know, we've reached the bottom of that pot, if you know what I mean. I think there's more in there, and what's left in there, it's pretty explosive. But time will tell with this whole situation. Let's see, everybody talking about her eating. Nikki says, complain about Stabby. Say, I'm never talking about him again. Eat edibles and get really high. Stare off into the camera, lost in thought about Stabby. Start feeling bad for self. Wash, rinse, repeat. You know, I wish she would stop washing, rinsing, and repeating this whole thing. It's getting monotonous. You know, Chantal and Natter, they're drawing this out. It's gone on too long. It just needs to stop. They don't need to cease and desist on each other. They don't need restraining orders. All they need to do is just leave each other alone. That would be the quick and easy way to go about it. Just walk away from each other, leave each other alone. But we're talking about two people that they've got huge egos and they're both narcissistic and they both love the spotlight. And so they're going to keep feeding the fire. They won't just let it die out. And for those of us that have to watch all this, we're on this side, sober, saying, why can't they just cut this off? Well, because they're both in the same mindset. Neither one of them wants to lose to the other. Chantal said in her own live stream, I'm going to win this. You can't win this. So she's determined to win, whatever it takes. And she's got that shady side. And she's not afraid to stoop low if she has to. So no matter what, she's going to win this. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what she's going to do. But, you know, she's got some shady ways. So he better watch out. Okay, next comment. Let's see. I don't want to spend too terribly long on the comments. Let's get straight into the video and react to this. I hope you guys enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. So let's get to, shall we?
Sticky fart hole. Alright, here we go. So this is St. Huberts. In this box here. There's a rotisserie chicken place here. So you always get, hey, I need your gravy! Hold on. You didn't give me your gravy! Sorry about that. Yeah, you better. I'm just joking. forgot the forks again. Oh, I knew I had this up here for a reason. All right.
You would think with all the takeout that Chantal orders, she'd have a plethora, an extra plethora of just plastic spoons and forks and knives just sitting in that drawer because she orders takeout all the time. Why is it always a problem to find a fork in that house?
Signature with St. Hubert's is they always give you a gravy and a bun. So like a bun and a gravy.
A bun? What about a biscuit?
Oh no. And
I've never heard of getting a bun with a meal like that. I've always gotten a biscuit.
coleslaw. They have really good coleslaw. Hi, Jamie. And I get the fruity dip sauce. And Diet Pepsi. All right. So let's eat. Eat right. Pork gravy on food. No. I'm still grumpy. You're on a what? Exante diet? What is that? Hi, Gail, Sandy, and Ann. The hats with hair. Not yet. Hi, Night Vibe. Tiff, Chantal, please read my comments. Stay away from that man. He's creepy and scary. He has something planned. I think he's a friend of Natter. Oh, Roman. Do you guys think I was mean for fucking Roman? Fuck! What's my life right now? If he talks about me tonight, I am gonna get a cease and desist. And that means, yes, I can't talk about him. I don't want to.
So basically, she wants Natter to stop talking about her altogether. But she's free to be on her channel and talk about him all day long. If I were Natter, I would do a cease and desist on Chantal. And that would completely change your content because then she'd be forced to not talk about him, or if she did it, she'd have to do it in code, which that might be difficult for her to do.
This clown on his live stream. Me? I'm not better than anyone else. Think of me as low compared to everyone else. We already do. The fucking nerve. These people need to be brought down a couple notches. Anyway. Bun and gravy. The nerve. So, I finally booked a trip. It's a surprise. No, Nadia.
You know, someone in the comments below the video made mention they did a calorie count for this meal that she's eating, and the calorie count was 2,000 calories, and that's just for one meal. Now, here's what's scary about that, is that as a 51-year-old female, the normal intake for someone who is a woman about, 5 foot and above, the normal calorie intake for a normal female would be about 1,800 calories or so. That's for an entire day. She's eating plus that for one meal, plus the soda. And she's been angry all day, which means because Chantal has her ED, what she's doing, what she's probably been doing all day is rage eating, which is, that can be dangerous. Because if anybody out there, if you've ever been angry and you drank, you always drink too much when you're angry or when you're sad or depressed. Negative emotions can be very powerful triggers. And since she's got an ED and she's an emotional eater and she's been mad all day, I mean, she's just going to town on that food, which is not helping her health at all. I mean, watching her eat right now, and trust me, I don't like watching her eat. She's not the most dainty eater. I can just tell by looking at her, she's rage eating. She's being very aggressive with the food. She's rage eating. What she needs to do is calm down, take a deep breath, and eat slower. It'd be better for her.
Now she. Oh, a little salt and pepper. Okay. So their coleslaw is amazing. I have the trip booked March 4th. I'm leaving on the Friday. And we're going to Bees.
What trip are you going on?
For a weekend. We're going to Club Bees.
So she's got these plans in place to go off for the weekend. Still has not taken the cats to the vet. She's still not healthy. And she still hasn't sorted that out. Why not sort out the important stuff and then book a trip, Chantal? That would be the smart thing to do.
Have you ever been to a club with me? Please just read my comments. Yeah, I have been seeing them, Tiff. I'm being very cautious. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, God. She says she's going to a club for the weekend and somebody put Sam's Club. That was good. That was good, Charlotte. Anybody that doesn't know, Sam's Club is basically a warehouse. It's like grocery shopping. You only do it in a warehouse. You could buy in bulk. So I got the joke. Sam's Club.
Like a rape club? Not exactly like that, Misha. But step away from the sport. Yes, lime jello. Me too, Miss Hobbs, but knowing Natter, he won't go out. He won't go out. He won't fizzle. He'll go out with a fucking bang.
Is that what you want, Chantal? Is that the purpose of all these I dare you to flinch live streams? You're basically playing verbal chicken with him. You know, like who's going to blink first? Because that's what it sounds like. You know, you're on your high horse and you're all kinds of cocky over there saying, if he dares to live stream tonight and talk about me, then I'm going to do a cease and desist. You know, you think you got the upper hand on Natter and he's going to just kowtow to you. But he might come out with both barrels blazing and say a whole lot of things about you to the audience that you don't want people to hear.
We're going anywhere. You have to wear gloves to touch my clothes. And really, for someone who's so disgusted by me, I sure have a lot of intimate clothing at your house. Fucking moron. You look like an idiot. You look like a double-faced liar talking about shit about me and my clothes, then the next minute sleeping with me. And what came out of your penis is the cause of what's in my underwear that are at your house. So laugh at me all you want. It's your gunk, not mine.
Actually, Chantal, that's where you're wrong. You got strep B. I don't know if that is a STD thing or a contagious thing. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I don't know about that. But you also did say you had a bacterial infection, and that can be just from you. That doesn't mean it came from Natter. Okay? So you can't pin that on him. I know you can't pin that on him. That can accompany an STD. But you said yourself in a community post that although you accused Natter of giving you gono, you went to the clinic and they told you that you were negative for it. So you made an accusation of him giving you something that he never gave you, at least the second time around. But the bacterial infection, you can't nail that on him. That could be from a number of factors. Bad hygiene, just sweat. I mean, anything could cause it. It's just an imbalance in your natural body bacteria. You can't blame that on Natter.
You're a disgusting pig. More than me. Yeah, my money sure isn't gross, exactly. He did not change the alarm battery. He couldn't figure it out. Nadia, you're welcome.
See, there are different people in the VIP chat. They're saying, don't talk about Natter. Everybody is tired of hearing about Natter. Everybody, not just the VIPs. The subscribers are tired of hearing about Natter. The reactors are hearing about Natter. We could go the rest of our lives without hearing that name ever again and be extremely happy. But she just won't shut up.
Dee looks worn out. No shit.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately, Chantal? You're not exactly looking healthy. I mean, right now you're talking about Dee. She's looking worn out. Meanwhile, your pupils are blown out and you don't look well. You look sick, madam. You're very swollen, very bloated. You don't look well yourself.
A lady comes in the door. Are you talking about Roman, Tiff? Oh, yeah, well, he lives with other people. Dude, she's definitely spending her money on him, yeah.
Why do you care, though? It's not your money. You should be happy she's spending her money and you're not spending yours. Celebrate.
For sure. Giving advice to Roman to run. What do you think I should tell women about you? I'm the one who gave you a platform. I have to live with that now for the rest of my life.
What are you, Chantal, what are you doing? Oh my God. Really?
Nope. No job. He blames me for having no job either. See that? She told me to stay home. Ladies, if your husband asked you to stay home and not work, what would he say? Okay. I know, Nadia. She has a nice apartment. I don't know why she would stay with him.
Well, you did have a nice house until you trashed it. So why were you so eager to run over there as much as you could over the past year? You had the irony. You had a nice apartment with all the extras, and you were so eager to spend time at that trap house that you said it was filled with rats and it was filthy.
No, I never offered him $2,000 a month to be with me. He's full of shit. Never. Hi, Jay. I know, that's why I like voice notes better. I hate typing. Doily emoji. Hey, Adolf Dealer. I already took my pill.
By the way, Chantal, you're taking the antibiotics. Those edibles might be getting in the way of those antibiotics working. So you might want to kind of slack off on the edible use if you're trying to get well.
Don't worry. It's not. And then he's like, my exes. Your exes are so wonderful, right? Like the ones you stabbed. Keep shooting yourself in the foot. I saw an old retro video of you and you said, I hate cardio, period. Yep. No, Rosemary, not yet. But I am going to.
I wonder if she's going to stay up all night just to see if Natter goes live, to see if he talks about her. It's already like 8:30 over here where I'm at. So she's 2 hours behind me. That means it's 6 o'clock. I'm wondering if she's going to stay up for another 6 hours or so to see if he goes live. She probably is, because she's daring him to go live tonight and say something.
Maybe I'll be friends with Samantha too. Oh. I do! I'm eating Wimpy fries. I'm sick of the fries. I think I'm just gonna have these. Why is there a hole in my finger?
You know, I'm just going to put this out there. This is just something I'm wondering. I'm noticing that Chantal is doing more of the mukbang, the unofficial mukbang type streams these days. And I know that back in the day, she did a lot of mukbangs and she attracted the feeder crowd. And the last couple of streams, she's been eating stuff she normally doesn't eat, like the Taco Bell. When has she ever craved Taco Bell? So I'm wondering if behind the scenes, Chantal is catering to some people that are feeders and taking requests. Like tonight, she's eating from St. Huberts. Maybe that could be a personal request, could be a request of the feeder people, or she's trying to find those again because they were quite profitable. When you are someone catering to the feeder fetish people, you know, there's certain things they look for, like someone who's eating a lot of food and licking their hands and all that. They really like that. And she's been licking her hands and all that in this live stream. So I'm wondering if it's for her, this is just her, or if maybe it was a feeder request too.
Do you think I was too mean to Roman? Do you think I should unblock him? I woke up Crabby.
We know. We heard.
I watched his stream and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, right, yeah. You're right. Yeah. I forgot about the comment, the transphobe comment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, aside from the comments he made, you know, consider everything that happened, Chantal, since your little interview video with him. So he did the video with you and he introduced himself, showed off his bird, and then he did something really weird and unusual. Instead of staying, oh, that is such a perfect freeze moment. I just now noticed it. That's great right there. That freeze frame is just perfect. Perfect. Perfect look for Chantal right there. That's a look, girl. That's a look. But aside from him making the comments, he did the interview with you, Chantal, introducing himself, and then he proceeded to jump the fence and start visiting all of the reaction channels and being part of the crowd over there, which is really strange because he was in your neck of the woods. He was in the pasture with you, but then he jumped the fence to the other side. And since he's part of your universe, he's going to be somebody that we're probably going to talk about. But he was jumping the fence and being part of the reaction channels chats and then getting on panel. It's very obvious that this young man, and I call him a young man just because he's younger than me. I'm 51. He's not like 18. But it's so obvious this guy, he's in such a hurry to grow his channel. He's not waiting to do it organically. He's trying to get as many people looking at his channel as possible. Okay, and he's going about this promotion and trying to get subscribers the wrong way. And he's just not getting it through his head. Once you're part of the foodie universe, you can't hop the fence like that. You can't hop the fence. And with the content that he's doing on his channel, the cooking, people on the reaction channels, they really don't care much about the cooking. They care about the reactions to you. So he's looking in the wrong place for his audience. So would I forgive Roman? Would I consider Roman if I were you? No. No. He's way too thirsty and he's way too eager for the money and he's practically chasing it. And he's a bit player in your play that's trying to become a main character. You know, he's clout chasing like crazy.
That was the first thing that was like, what? When I heard that, I was like, what? But the thing, too, guys, unleash the beezers, no. Well, not right now. QB didn't like you. We are big supporters of LGBTQ here. Absolutely. And you don't have to. Yeah, no, sorry. I just, no. You have to. You have to accept it if you're going to be with me. For sure. Fucking right. And not just that. Excuse me.
Oh, stop it, Chantal. That's gross.
I hate the fucking convoy. And number 2.
Number 2, yes. What else? Is there a number 2? She's just standing there thinking of number 2. She can't find another reason.
What do you think? Guess.
Guess what?
What?
Say something, Chantal. This is your stream.
Okay, so I'm not in a relation. I was never in a relationship with Roman or anything, but we did make out. Ha ha! We made out. Ha ha ha! I don't.
And that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm sure he never made out with you. You know, the comment said that he said in a stream he's got a girlfriend. And I believe him. I don't think he'd ever make out with you. No, ma'am.
Care if anybody knows. Too fucking bad. We made out. I'm tired of these guys being like secretive about it. Too fucking bad.
It's so sad that she picks guys that she focuses on, and she thinks she's doing something by claiming the men and saying we're in a relationship or we made out. But none of the guys that she points a finger at and claims they did things with her, none of them are coming forward and saying, yeah, man, I made out with Chantal, it's great. Or yeah, I was intimate with Chantal, it was great. How come these guys never want to claim her? Maybe because nothing ever happened and she's just a big old liar?
Yes, and Kiwi was attacking me. I'm gonna try to. And I kept my composure and said no to sex.
Sure.
I'm a really good person.
Okay, now we know it's a lie. Now we know it's a lie. So Chantal just found some willpower to say no to getting funky. Yeah. Yeah, right. No. No, I just can't see that happening. She hasn't been intimate with Natter in the longest, and she meets a guy and she's just going to say no. Yeah, that's a lie. That's definitely a lie.
I'm just joking. He's gonna fucking hate me. I cannot have any boyfriends. The next boyfriend I have has to be completely okay with being online. I need to date a famous YouTuber. I was at the age. Gail! So are you, Gail? Kiwi smelled the BB. Shut up. Stop BB shaming me. It happens, fuck.
Well, I hate to be gross, but if you have the BV and if you're not hygienic, which you aren't, I mean, it can smell pretty foul.
Actually, I can remember the exact moment I got BV. I'm pretty sure.
You can. So you've had it for a while? Sounds like it. Oh my. It just gets worse. Hope nobody out there is eating right now.
Hot for kiwi. I need a man with Sam's personality. You're a good person, Tessa. You feel better? Excellent party.
Is she drinking gravy? She is. Why? You gotta be joking. Drinking that gravy like a cup of coffee. Wow.
You know what?
Are you sure this is not a feeder fetish request video, Chantal? Drinking that gravy like that?
No, there was no groping. I'm going very slow with people that I meet. You want to get in between these legs, you gotta earn it.
Well, how about you make what's between your legs healthy first before you expect anybody to touch it or hit it? How about that? I mean, generally when a man puts a steak on the grill, he wants it nice and fresh, not putrid. You know what I'm saying?
For real. That's it. You guys are right. I'm not giving this clam up for free. Seafood's fresh.
No, it ain't. No, it's not fresh. It's not fresh. Girl, you got BV. It's not fresh. It's rancid. That you can get food poisoning from that. What are you talking about? It's fresh.
Damn it!
Miss Holly says, just need to find a good fisherman now. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You know, after this react, I'm taking a shower. That's all I'm saying. I feel dirty.
Were you drinking gravy? Present tense. I thought you made out with him. No, just kissing. SMA, Chantal for real. Isn't it disability?
So she just said we made out, then she downgraded to kissing.
Shaming when you have no care for people with disabilities who can't get the shot. Being treated like second-class citizens. No, people who can't is different. You're telling me everyone at that convoy can't get the shot?
Oh, the comments in the chat about the BV. I'm just going to glaze right past them. Y'all can read them if you want. Just foul.
Fupa Man does whatever a Fupa can. Look out, it's Fupa Man. Clem chowder. Dr. Mantis Toboggan. Welcome to Very Important Bees. There's really shit bees. We're just touching them. You just had all your fingers inside me, freaking asshole.
What?
I don't get.
Oh my God, what'd you say? What? I missed it. What? What is this?
Yeah. She's so disgusting. She burps.
Well, that's not the only reason, but go ahead.
She's so gross. Ugh. Yeah. Your underwear. Ugh. My underwear were ick, but you were just touching them.
Come on. You know, I would like to issue an apology to all of my subscribers and all my viewers watching this video. This talk going on with Chantal is extremely gross. There's a reason why they call it personal hygiene, because it's supposed to be personal, not public. And she's taken all this personal stuff that's gross and making it public. And I know it's grossing some of you people out. It's grossing me out. I mean, I'm a woman listening to all this stuff and it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. And I am so sorry you have to be put through this. I never thought in a million years reacting to Chantal that we would be here now listening to this stuff. How did I go from reacting to mukbangs to this? Just why? Why?
You just had all your fingers inside me, freaking asshole.
Oh God!
I don't get this guy. Like, you're gonna make fun of my vagina or my underwear or my body and call me fat. He holds up my lingerie and has the nerve to ask Dee, what size is this? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking, you're asking an obese fucking 60-year-old woman about the size of another obese?
I don't think Dee is 60 years old. I don't think she's 60. I don't know how old Dee is. And I don't like you trying to age shame someone, Chantal, which is exactly what you're doing. You always go for that. You're always shaming somebody for something. You know, you make people who are older sound like the worst thing in the world. I'm 51, Chantal. I'll be 60 in about 9 years. I have better health than you. I can walk 2 or 3 miles without a problem. Can you do that? I'm in fairly good health. I could do a great many active things. You couldn't. And you're much younger than me. There's a lot of people that are silver foxes, that they have fabulous, fabulous lives, active lives, but yet you always turn age into something to shame others for. Meanwhile, you're over there 37 years old. You are 3 years away from being 40, and you're a complete hot mess. So you might want to just stop age shaming people. You might just want to stop that, because you are in no position to shame anybody.
Obese fucking 40-year-old woman size? Like, what's your problem? Like, oh my God. Worry about your own size. I remember the small at fucking Tommy Hilfiger, buying your Tommy Hilfiger tracksuit. Size small. Yeah. Oh, hi, Tiff. No, you didn't. You're not blocked. He's going to sell it to his perv, Diana, freaking weirdo. His his Desperate Debbie friggin' members who hate me but watch everything I do. Because they have the first things to report to him for brownie points. Girl Scout cookies! Mr. Shammy, I harvest something! Pick me! Jennifer Corvina!
So he has people that hate you. And what are the majority of your beezers? You have one portion that they're part of your VIBs because they want to troll you and you don't like them. And then you've got a lot of other people that are your VIBs just because they'll support you no matter what. They are your diehards. And they don't want to admit that they are enabling your behavior. And you have pushed the limit with every single one of them, just trying to figure out what you can get away with. You'll sit there and you will curse people out. You'll act snotty. You'll threaten to block people. You do block people. You'll insult your members, and still they stay. And these are the same people that, even though they know you have a problem with food, they encourage you to eat. And when you are blotted out of your mind on edibles or whatever else, they actually encourage that too. Go ahead, smoke some more, Chantal, do some more edibles. So your VIBs, a lot of them are as toxic as his crowd. So you have no room to talk.
Yeah, I blocked Roman. Oh, fucking bitch. They support Matter but shame me for defending. I know, because they're fucking stupid.
Here's what's sad about that. I'm sure a lot of people who are over on Natter's channel, they started out as VIBs and giving her support. And then because of her behavior, they just got tired of it and they decided to go elsewhere. A lot of people who are reactors and the people that go to reaction channels, some of them started out as Chantal supporters. But due to her toxic behavior, they just couldn't take anymore and they decided to go elsewhere. So isn't that a shame, Chantal? That even though you've been on YouTube for years and you're striving for that YouTube play button, the 100,000 subscriber button, you could have arrived at that place ages ago had you just done the right kind of content and not acted the way that you're acting right now. You would have reached your goal a long time ago, but because of your toxic behavior, you just push people away time and again, and you don't care about that. And so you have what you have.
I'm at high risk for explosive diarrhea. Pete, please don't start crying off a wheelchair. Chemically. The fuck? I don't know. I feel kind of bad. Hi, Pink Pony Club. Because it was like, Kiwi Blink Slices. You guys can like who you fucking want, but I don't know. I just kind of got bad vibes, I guess.
You know, as much as Chantal says she hasn't forgiven Roman, I'm going to make a prediction because I already see this in the works just by the way she's talking about Roman. Roman is going to be, excuse me, sorry. Roman is going to be her new project. She is going to help him film. She is going to help him edit. She's going to be part of that channel. You wait and see. I got a huge feeling that's going to happen.
Being a celebrity is hard.
Oh my God, really? you're a celebrity.
You always have to worry about the ulterior motives of people.
Oh, yeah. Really, that just came out of her mouth. It's so hard being a celebrity. Yeah, it's so hard, Chantal. We should ask a true celebrity how their life is, because you're not a celebrity. So how would you know?
I'm just kidding. I think Roman's a really, really, really nice guy, but
see, look at the way she's talking about him. He's a nice guy. And Natter started out as a nice guy, and look at all she did for him.
Yeah, I'm not down with the transphobia for sure. And I have other things beyond that just I don't know. Clout chasing, yeah. You don't know him, that Livestream, yeah. There's one of my patients goes away. I'm still dealing with a lot of fallout. Yeah. It's just kind of weird. He's like, do you think Chantal's the victim or not?
You know what she's doing here? I'm getting this feeling. I'm getting this spidey sense about what's going on here. She's fishing right now. She is putting her feet in the water. Like, if I get involved with Roman, if I become part of his channel, how will it affect my channel? How are my VIPs going to react to that? She's putting her feet in the water and she's checking out the temperature right now.
Matter's the victim. Like, what? Matter victim? And that, like, really fucking, like, hit home for reality for me. That, like, and I knew it. I knew that whenever I took him back, every time the first time after, I'm like, people are going to, this is going to make my story less credible.
You don't care about your story being credible. You've never cared about it being credible. What you have cared about is your story being profitable. Profitable is more important to you than it being credible and real and believable and truthful. You don't care nothing about those things. You care about, what can I make money off of this week? And how much money can I make until the pay period is up? That's what it's always been about, Chantal.
I was like, you know what I mean? And then people are going to start, like, sympathizing with him and everything. It's just fucked up. But I took him back. So. Oh, sorry. Walla, did I ask, like, does I deserve him to hit me? Is that what you're saying? I don't get it. Matter comes across as the guy who got beat up a lot until he realized he can bully women. Yeah. Anyway, I know it's like heavy stuff, but I know. No, I put myself up the Gatineau Bridge. The right dose of edible so you don't green out. I know. I never can seem to find the, like, right. It also depends on how I'm, like, how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? I blocked them, Tracy. No, Epic. He's just keeping her there. Giving her some bullshit sob story. Because he can't be alone. Can't be without a woman, but he's such a big man.
I think he can be alone. It's just that he knows, we're talking about Natter. Natter knows that if he is alone, you're going to be right back over there. You're going to be blowing up his phone, offering him anything he wants, and then he's got to deal with everything that comes with you. I'm sure Dee Dee is a deterrent to keep you away from him. He says he's going to move soon. Nobody knows exactly when, but he doesn't want any problem before the move. So he's keeping Dee Dee there perhaps as a deterrent to keep you away from him, because he knows if Dee Dee's not there, you are going to run over there and offer him whatever money, whatever he wants, because you've been fiending for Natter for over 2 weeks.
Fucking cheating loser. And why did I go? Because it took me a long fucking time to figure out who he really was. Because through all his manipulations and all his lies. Right, documentary guy? No. The snot rockets. Oh my god.
You know what I find despicable? So when they call somebody the rat documentary guy, they're talking about, I believe it's Natter's roommate. So this poor guy, who has no part in all of this, is being insulted by strangers, is being insulted by Chantal. He's being referred to as the rat documentary guy versus just the roommate. Here she is being insulting to a stranger that has never done her wrong or never talked to her. And that's just part of her personality. She's just naturally nasty to people for no reason sometimes.
I can't. He free balls it, and that's what's crazy. Sometimes they were good. But even though it was still I see things differently now. Yeah, very differently. But I'll give you credit, you felt left fast. It took me 9 years to sleep. My Natter, and that's common. It's hard, but you're doing great. Thank you, Dana. Honestly, if I don't think, like, I swear, if it weren't for you guys, like, really just hammering sense into me.
Oh, stop it. Please stop it. If it weren't for you guys hammering sense into me, Chantal, everybody, reaction channels included, all those months that you were around Natter and complaining about Natter and saying all those awful things about Natter, how abusive he was, he had the black-eyed rage, everybody was trying to talk sense to you. Everybody. Everybody. They were reaching out to you and making their feelings, opinions, and thoughts known, and you could have cared less because you wanted what you wanted. So all those months that those people were coming forward and saying, he's a bad guy, get away from him, don't let him hurt you, stay away, you couldn't be bothered. You were telling people they were crazy, they didn't know what they were talking about. You were telling people over and over, this is my life, I'm going to do what I want to do, I love Natter, and that's it. You were being defiant. And now you're here saying to people, well, if it weren't for you guys talking sense to me, girl, we've been talking sense, you just ain't been listening.
You know. He's a wandering foot boy. Yeah. Hi, Lindsay.
Tessa says, we can tell you till we're blue in the face. You're not going to get it till you're personally done. And quite frankly, I don't want to see your bottom with this relationship. Nor do I, Tessa. Nor do I. Because I got a feeling that the bottom is going to be very ugly Very ugly indeed. Like, we haven't seen the bottom yet. We're seeing her sink to the bottom, but we haven't seen the bottom yet. And I don't know what that bottom will entail, but it's not going to be pretty. I have a strong feeling that tells me that if Natter does keep his promise of moving to Montreal, Chantal's going to fall completely apart. She's not falling completely apart yet. She's angry. She's salty. She's a scorned woman, but she hasn't hit rock bottom yet. When Natter is completely out of her reach, it's only going to accelerate, and it's going to get bad. It's going to get real bad.
I don't know, Rue. I know that sounds bad, but he does creep me out a little bit. Solo trips are fun. I booked a solo trip to Maui. Really, Misha? Did you go yet? Like, you're just gonna go by yourself?
Can I just correct something in chat? I just want to correct somebody in chat. Person named Damn It Amber says, that's you too, Chantal. You got away. Not everyone does. Can I just correct something, Amber? She did not get away. She did not walk away from Natter. He basically forced her to go away. He forced her to go away. It's not like he's alone and Chantal is choosing to stay away. That would be a show of strength. That would be a true show of change and strength. She's not staying away on her own. She's being forced away. She's forced to stay at home and not be around Natter. She's not around Natter because Dee Dee is there. If Dee Dee were gone and Chantal did not go there, I would say, yes, she has grown. She has changed. But she's not there only because Dee Dee is there. So she hasn't gone through any huge change yet. She's being forced to stay in place because there's somebody else there right now. And she's been foaming at the mouth and frothing mad because she can't go over there.
Describe your ideal man. Okay. Good sense of humor, but not silly. Not like Pete Davidson silly. Oh my fucking God. I am like Kim Kardashian. Okay.
What? You said what?
So,
you are not.
This is the thing here.
No, you're not.
Now.
How are you like Kim K? In what universe is this possible?
This is why I'm like Kim Kardashian. I am just starting to follow this whole Pete Davidson and Kanye West situation. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
What the actual fuck is going on? Like, sorry.
Why are you acting like some Hollywood drama channel? You're not. Cut it out.
I'm like Kim Kardashian.
You're not. No, you're not.
I totally understand her. I get Kim. I feel Kim.
Well, she doesn't feel you. And if she saw you, she'd be like, I don't know that person. She wouldn't claim you either.
Kim, I feel you.
Well, you can feel her all you want, but she ain't feeling you. No relation.
Kanye West is a fucking narcissist. Kanye West, I just know. Now that I know what narcs are like.
You're one yourself.
And I know you guys have called me one. I'm not.
You are one, though.
Not one. I can see why you think that.
Yeah, because you are one.
But I'm not one.
You are
close,
two.
But not one.
No, you are one.
But now that I know what narcs are like, I can recognize them. Kanye West is one. Am I right? Peppermint Patty.
Well, that's the number one trait about narcissists. They think they can recognize other narcissists, but they will never admit they are one themselves because their ego's too big. Well, you're a narcissist, but I can't be. Well, yeah, you are.
Chantal didn't leave. Dee Dee came. She wants.
There you go. There's a super chat. Peppermint Patty says Chantal did not leave. Dee Dee came. She wants to be there. Yes, she does.
There. Dee Dee came and did me a favor. Because you know what? Yes, I probably would have gone back.
Yep. And you still want to go back. And you're mad because she hasn't left yet. If Dee Dee left, if she were gone right now, And let's just say Natter was just sitting at the house doing nothing. And Chantal did not call and she did not try to go over there. I would say our girl's growing up. She's changing. She's resisting the urge to contact this man. But trust me, she's not really resisting. She's being forced to stay in place. That's not a sign of change. That's just somebody forcing your hand to where you can't do what you want to do.
What? Dee Dee did me a favor. Dee Dee did me a favor. Dee Dee did. Excuse me. Okay. I understand. So it's like, because everyone's like, why in the hell would Kim Kardashian go out with someone like Pete Davidson? Because once you're with, like, for me,
who cares? She's happy.
Meeting someone like Roman was like, oh, like, lighthearted, fun, soft, like,
oh,
I have no idea. Nate and Maddie of Ghetto Gatno. I hope he takes his treatment he has ordered. Yeah. He needs help. Yes!
There she is, biting on her fingers again. You know what, guys? She's pretty much done. She's doing the edibles, and oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That was an unintentional freeze frame, but perfect way to end the react video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye-bye.